Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Baron's Hideout podcast. I'm Convict Anna.
I'm bloodier than hell, Dustin.
That's
I
me.
just, uh, I just, I
That's
just, I just want to live.
that sounds from outside the submarine,
Oh.
and then all of a sudden, boom!
Yep.
I get knocked out of screen. Well, this film tonight is my pick, and it concludes Bloody February. It's actually probably one of the newest ones we've done, like recently, that just came out.
Yeah.
Came out last month. It is Iron Lung, Markiplier's movie he's been working on for the past few years, and with it beating like the record for Evil Dead with most blood used on screen, I kind of felt like this was the perfect opportunity to slide her into the lineup and also highlight something that's a new release as well.
Yeah.
So before we get into our history with maybe the Iron Lung game and Markiplier in general, let's hop on over to Rotten Tomatoes and
Let's see if
see
they're squishy today.
what the
Oh, yeah.
critics and audience have to say about Iron Lung. Lil D with I just had a mind fart. We start with the critics, right? I just had a mind fart. Dude, Marley's in there screaming, playing Minecraft, and she's distracted me. I can hear her. Can y'all hear her? I hope
Oh, the
not.
kids. No.
Okay. With 38 critic reviews, Lil D, what do you think they rated Iron Lung?
Oh, this is going to be one of those ones that say you either really like it or you really hate it. So I'm going to go and say like 60%.
Okay. Big Duck.
How many critic reviews?
38.
38. I'm gonna say 45.
Lil D, you almost nailed it. It is certified fresh at 61%.
It's certified fresh at
Oh.
61?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
How is that? I
I
thought it had
think
to be like 80 and
think
above for that.
no, I think under 60 is when it's rotten. I could be
Oh.
wrong though.
Wow. Yeah, I
But I
was like
mean,
1 point off.
it's got a fat juicy mater on there, so.
There you go.
Okay, Big Dud. Let's go to the audience with 2,500 plus. What do you think they rated it?
82.
Lil D?
I know his fan base flooded this, so I'm going to go and say 93%.
Y'all danced all around it. I think you both, it's like smack dab in the middle of what you both said. It is still certified fresh at 87%.
Nice.
87.
87. Yeah, that is right in the middle. Smack dab in the middle of what
Oh,
y'all
wow.
guessed.
Oh, yeah, man.
All righty. Well, let's get into a little bit of our histories. I'll start. I love Markiplier. I watch him play video games all the time. It started with FNAF and it's just evolved, and now he's just become a comfort watch, whether it's new videos he puts out or just something to throw on just to laugh. And also him playing with Bob and Wade, his buddies that he does his podcast with, they're just as fun too. And listening to his podcast as well. I do that twice a week. But yeah, big fan. I've heard him talk about this on Distractable for the past few years now. And it's funny because it's also a video podcast as well. So like you'd see him pop up in different locations, like at different levels of disheveled in the movie making process, because the start of the show, they do like small talk before they get into the bit. It's very much kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you haven't listened to it, like for the latter half, but at the start they do small talk, and it was always, Mark, how's the movie coming? And for the longest time, like for a year, it was like, we're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch. And he just kept talking about it. They would give him shit for it. But yeah, I feel like I've kind of been like, I don't know, behind the scenes in a weird way, hearing him talk about it for the longest. So to finally have it come out and for my theater to get it was a real treat. And I'm excited to talk about it. And I'm more excited that you both were able to see it on the big screen. Lil D, what about you?
I mean, yeah, I've been following Mark too, all the way back to the Amnesia to Dark Descent days, like at the very beginning, when he was started popping off with like him and Jacksepticeye, like they were kind of like the big heavy
Mm-hmm.
hitters on YouTube at the time, you know. And
Yeah.
there was a long time that I stopped watching Mark just because I got busy in life. And then went back. I think it was maybe the year or year before when he played Iron Lung is when I started picking it back up. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a movie of this." Like he was like talking about it, and I was like, "Okay, all right." And then the teaser trailer came out. I think like was it last year? I
Yeah.
think. And then I was like, "Ooh, all right. There's a lot of blood here. Where are we going
Hmm.
here?" So I was like, oh, "All right. I'm intrigued because he also did like his shorts that he used to do, like the mini like live action stuff he
Yeah,
did,
like
like who killed.
In Space with Markiplier.
Yeah,
Edge of Sleep is actually on Tubi if anyone's interested.
I
Or I
saw
mean,
that. Yeah, I remember him
it's
talking
on
about that,
YouTube
which
too.
I
But
gotta
yeah.
check out. But then, yeah, when he was kind of going about talking about the film on this podcast, which I tuned in every now and then, I would listen to, and I was just like anticipating it. I'm just like, when is this coming out? Is it still coming out? Because it was like 3 years have passed, or
Yeah.
something like that. And then we're here, and I saw it. I think not opening day. I think either the day after, like one day on the weekend. It might have been like a Saturday or Sunday. I was afraid because at first it was just one day, and then it, got bigger. It's kind of like the Terrifier 2 thing, where we were like, it's only going to be like one day in theaters, and then everything started picking it up, and that's really due to his fan base, really, because
Yeah,
he's
for
got
sure.
millions of subs. So yeah, I saw it in theaters, and I'm really excited to talk about this.
Hell yeah. Big Duh. What about you? You're not very familiar with Markiplier, are you? Other than just what in
Yeah.
particular have talked about.
Yeah, not at all. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but he's not definitely not one I watched.
Mhm.
So really the only history I have is what you two talk about.
Yeah.
Um, as for me, the Holly just walked in with a pizza.
Oh hell
Pizza.
yeah.
Pizza, pizza.
As for me though, like the it took me because I was just so fucking busy. It took me almost a week to go and see this movie, and I was so afraid I wasn't going to be able to catch it in theaters. And
Mhm.
the only theater that was near me that had it was playing it at 10:30 at night.
Yeah. It's
So
late
yeah,
night at the theater.
I'm fine with late nights, but man, it's a long fucking movie, dude.
Hmm.
It's
But
long.
I have no history other than what you guys have talked about. Send me his FNAF videos when we may or may not have tried to cover Five Nights at Freddy's if it
Yeah.
had
That
technical
was the
In
difficulties.
a parallel universe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that was our lost episode from a long time ago. And you know what? What would have been Fuck'em Island could have gone a very different way because we voted Vanessa onto
Mm-hmm.
Fuck'em Island. So it would have been
Yeah.
Alex would have been the last one and no Kathleen. It would have
Yeah.
been that's crazy.
Yeah.
Redo.
But yeah.
But
That's all I got.
yeah. Well, so this movie is based on a game, Iron
Hmm.
Lung, and it's also a
Mm-hmm.
very short let's play too. It's not a game you're going to spend like 5 or 6 hours playing. I mean, you can if you want to because there's a map you have to follow and there's coordinates you need to go check out, but there's also like it's like a grid, like a geometry grid. So you can find other paths on this map and go check things out and find lore and find secrets. And that's really where all of the lore in the game Iron Lung is. And
Hmm.
ironically enough, it's kind of the way the movie goes as well. It's not until he kind of diverges on what he's supposed to do that he finds other things in the blood ocean. But there was a apocalyptic event called the Quiet Rapture. Basically, think like biblical times kind of rapture that a big light came down and everybody was just gone, unless you were in space stations or somewhere in space. So anywhere on Earth, like you were gone. Everybody was just gone. Um, so people had to colonize. People had to colonize on Mars and different planets and learn to evolve in different solar systems and just like think like the Martian, but even more advanced.
Hmm.
So Markiplier is our main character and takes up, 98% of the movie himself, other than a few appearances from another person and voices. It's just him. And they send convicts to this blood ocean that's left on one of the stations because he's a convict that was responsible for blowing up Filament Station, which was another life station, like another life place where people lived. Like
Yeah.
eventually,
Different colony.
a colony. Thank you. Because eventually, like the other colonies, like on Mars and things like that, like everybody just kind of went dark. Like nobody was able to communicate anymore, and it was just like, where'd everybody go? So now they're searching this blood ocean for information, for resources. There's too many people and not enough resources to give people any kind of quality of life. It's basically just survival all the time. So they send these convicts, people on a one-way ticket, down, sealed into an iron submarine called the Iron Lung, so they can see what's in this ocean. And because it's a blood ocean and you can't see it like you can normal water, they have like an x-ray type camera attached to the side of it that can take pictures in the blood and see what's in there.
Mhm.
Y'all know I'm scared of the water and shit. So just the
Oh,
fact
yeah.
of like being in a fucking blood ocean and not being able to see my hand in front of my face and then seeing some of the shit that's on some of these pictures he takes, hell no. Mm-mm.
So I
Just
want to
kill me. Just kill me.
rewind it back real quick. You said, are they on another planet?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
these are like moons, different
Okay,
planets. It
'cause
started with Mars, and Mars was kind of the biggest one, and then
because that makes so much more sense to me now because like you just said he's in this space, he's in this submarine, but every now and then he gets reeled back up to, I'm gonna quoting, land, and you
yeah,
have our director sitting there wiping the blood off, but he
Yeah.
hits them with the radiation photo one time,
Yeah, he does.
not
and
knowing what it is, but the picture you see, they look like the aliens from Independence Day. And I'm like, did
Yeah.
he just see like a true form of something? Because like I know nothing about this game.
right,
I love
And
that, by the way, that you don't know anything.
I
That's
know
great.
I know nothing, but he hits them with that radiation thing, and they're freaking out. And she goes, yeah. So you can make it up to my tumors by going back down there and getting that fucking information for me.
Yeah.
But that makes more sense now, knowing that it's on another planet. Did they tell you that in the movie?
It's in like
it
the beginning
the
text.
monologue,
Oh,
the monologue at the
oh,
beginning. Mhm.
okay, all
A
right.
lot of it, a lot of it, if you're not like kind of familiar with the story, can kind of sound just like words thrown together, and you're
It
not,
did.
you know what I mean? So, and like I said, the game's not very long either, and I don't think there's any other people in the game. It's just the person in the submarine, but there's still voices on the intercom you can talk to.
Yeah, sure. So
Yeah,
they
it's
put
more
a
like
face to the voice by having that one
Correct.
character. That's fine. That's
She was great. I loved her voice, by the
yeah.
way. She was very
yeah.
like assertive and like had
Very
that boss voice, but I don't know. It was great, great voice work. I enjoyed
Troy
her.
Baker too, I think did a great job too for because
Yeah.
he's a video game like actual video game like voice actor, so it's
Yeah,
cool
he
to
was
actually have
fucking
somebody like
Joel
that.
in The Last of Us.
hmm
He
Yeah,
voiced
great.
him in the game. So yeah. And then Jacksepticeye, he was the one that got x-rayed that was screaming.
Oh,
Loser.
That was him. That was his appearance. But yeah, I guess we can that's kind of the basis of the movie. And just hearing that, you think there would be kind of a lot to build off of, right?
Hmm.
But there's not, because it is a submarine in a blood ocean with one person in the hull. Like this movie is, you are in that iron lung with him, and you
Yeah.
are on this ride, and you're a part of everything. Seeing this movie in a theater, the sound, like, holy shit. It was so wonderful and just made everything so much more immersive. I loved it.
yeah. You heard like the rickety metal and
Yeah,
like the pressure of what was going on around him inside, which was really neat. Really good sound design.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like the drips of the water, the blood coming down as the movie, went on and started seeping through more. But the problem with this movie is it's just too
Oh,
long.
there we go. Okay.
It's just too long. I said it,
Yeah.
when we left the theater, I was riding a high because I was really tickled for Mark and hearing all the great news reports that were coming out. I enjoyed the movie. Even Marley enjoyed it. Like, she only asked me one time how much longer was left, and that was kind of toward the end. But at the end, when all the shit starts happening, boy, she was locked in
Yeah.
and really enjoyed it. But I said it, when we came home and I made that video, I was like, it's not perfect. It's got flaws. But here's the thing, it's an independent movie. They released it themselves. Literally, it's that independent. And he just didn't have a no guy. Like, he has all these resources. You've built the iron lung on this soundstage. You are beating the record for most blood used on screen.
Hmm.
Like, he just didn't want to cut anything out of his movie. And I can't fault him 100% for that, because I feel like if I was in that position, I might do the same thing.
Mm.
I might be like, "No, I want this," because in my brain, like, and also because I'm playing the main character, like, I know more of what this character is going through than anybody because I'm playing them. But it is a lot of him pacing back and forth and looking at coordinates and taking pictures of nothing a lot of times. But the tension is there, and the build up as to what's to come, I do feel like the payoff works out in the long run, but I just think 30 minutes could have been shaved off of this and it still would have been effective. You could still include everything. You could include going down the side quest and
Yeah.
finding the SM8, finding the black box, and linking your computer to the old submarine, hearing the voices, you're losing your mind. All that can still happen with 30 minutes shaved off.
Hmm.
That's my gripe. That's my biggest gripe about this movie.
I am going to disagree.
Well, I kind of figured you
I
would, because this is like your bread and butter. I knew you were going to love this movie.
I love slow burns so much, and I know Big Duh, Anna, you
This is
dive into
too
them.
slow. This is too slow, dude.
It's
Like
too slow.
I
It's
I'm
a
fine.
understand.
I'm fine with slow burns, dude. But like Anna's right. Like having 30 minutes shaved off of a movie where literally nothing's happening.
I love that though. Because the reason why I'm going to explain is because yeah, the game is very short, and also the game kind of it went through a couple updates where they started adding lore, and then they were doing other things,
true. There was a lore
and
update. Yeah.
so the movie kind of adapts onto that where it's kind of basic at the beginning and then it starts like changing and you're getting more lore, you get this computer, you get this thing in the sub that you're seeing because you're losing your fucking mind,
Hmm.
because you're losing oxygen and whatever else may be, and also probably your inner demons are coming out because oh, I'm gonna die down here, so like whatever.
Guilt. He's feeling a lot
um
of guilt because he says he didn't mean for that to happen.
yeah, he
The
only wanted
filament
to do like
station.
one thing and then it turned out to everybody just dying.
Yeah.
But I love the moments of nothing happening because it really puts me right there with him. And I've seen, like we talked about earlier, Mark did live action stuff, so I've been able to see what his acting was. And back then, it was pretty mediocre, but he definitely improved like for being on YouTube for so long and knowing how to use his voice a lot more,
Yeah.
which
Uh-huh.
is another thing that he uses a lot in this and a lot of it's just really it was
His
kind of hard for
acting
me
did get
to.
better. His acting, I think, oh, what's the Doom generation who's in the Discord? Like, she went and saw it with their son, and she was like,
Hmm.
"At no point did I cringe and say, okay, Markiplier.'" Like, she thought that
Yeah.
he did good too. I was like, I agree.
Yeah.
I was never like, okay, Mark, like, settle down. I enjoyed his performance.
Yeah, me too. But there was also a point where it's just like it was kind of hard for me to pull Markiplier away from the actor, like the person he's trying to be, because like it's somebody that we essentially grew up with, So
Mhm.
seeing him in a different like outlet, but it was cool though, because at about maybe 30 minutes, I was able to finally pull away from that. But I just loved his levels of insanity, really, because that's what he's doing. He's literally going insane. He has a box that talks to him, which was added into one of the updates, which is
Mhm.
really cool. And he explains that too, I think, in the video. Um, and then how he's just really going down like with the ship. He has like no other choice. I love the whole ending, but there's one thing I do want to highlight that was so fucking cool, and I just love the way it's shot. Was the opening of the sub being let down into the blood. Like
That was
that
dope.
was
With the
so
voiceover,
cool. Yeah. Oh my, it got
very
me
nice.
so amped, dude. I was like, this is gonna be fun. But yeah, there's some slow parts. Like there's not really, it's not action packed, all right? You're literally in a sub. But there are moments that I have to like tip my hat to him is his physical acting of like tipping over chairs, like
Yeah,
sliding and going down
getting
to
thrown around.
yeah, it's so cool. And like when he has to go underneath to like go fetch things because like the power went out, he has to go fix that was
Hmm.
really cool. The use of lighting from the button a lot of the time was really cool, and how you
I
tried to
like that.
like tape it together so that way that he
Yeah,
would
that
have
was funny.
constant light
Uh-huh.
was
Little
so cool.
comedy.
So cool. I enjoyed this a lot, and I might be just be crazy for being okay with the length. And I'm definitely going to be owning this on physical.
Yeah,
I hope there's a
Yeah.
VHS release. This would be
he's putting them
awesome.
out. He's putting them out on DVD and Blu-ray, I believe, for right now.
He's
But
putting it out physically before it starts streaming,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
which
what he's
which
is
is
working on
great.
first.
pretty
Hmm.
cool to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
Mickey, yeah, go ahead.
I honestly think Markiplier's acting in this movie is probably the best thing of this movie.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Like he
I
like
mean, the high praise, yeah, for him.
yeah, like I champion independent filmmaking. I really do. Knowing this movie was made on a $3 million budget, which I guarantee you came right out of his pocket,
Oh
Most
yeah.
of it did, yeah, from his YouTube money.
to turn around and make $43 million off of a week and a half's fucking run, dude, is impressive. It's inspiring. Like we've shared videos to each other of him literally breaking down,
Hmm.
just the success the movie had and the
Yeah,
excitement and the fact that he shut down big studios of their week's worth of movies. Like people are going to see this tiny independent movie.
yeah.
Needs to happen more. But
I agree.
Anna's right, dude. This movie could have had 30 minutes shaved off of it because I'm not gonna lie. I already told you 10:30 at night.
Yeah. I get it, man.
Yeah, no,
I get
I
it,
when you
man.
said that, I was like,
I
"Oh, no."
I fell asleep twice.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no.
thought you might, yeah. But, I
And I'm
mean,
like,
it's not I mean,
there,
it's late. Nothing's happening.
nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Now, when we get the x-rays of these monsters, I'm like, neat. What are they gonna do? No, oh, nothing? Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. They
Well,
just they just let him pass by them. You know what I mean? Like it's just like one of those things where it's like there's always a bigger fish in the ocean,
Mhm,
Mm.
and they're always trying to attack whatever is passing by to think that it's food. Not these whatever they are.
mhm.
These beings down there, except
But
for the last one.
they are
The-
knocking him around, though. They're fucking with him.
oh, and then they get mad that he fucking falls over onto the ground, and she's like, "You could have punctured the floor." And I'm like, "What do you want him to do?"
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
seriously, like what the fuck,
yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
but I
But
dig
also,
the
it might too play into, like, what our minds don't see is scarier than what we do see,
sure,
Hmm.
and also a small budget. But I
yeah,
see
Yeah.
I see where you're coming
no,
from.
and I get again, like I said, I'm not dogging the fact that this is an independent movie.
Oh, I know.
I'm dogging the fact that it was over 2 hours long and literally nothing fucking happens in it
Mhm.
except for the end. Like the last 20 minutes of this movie,
Yeah, the race to get the black
but
box and everything.
phenomenal.
Can we talk about, like, okay, Markiplier also edited this movie with the
Hmm.
help, like, at the end, Lixian, which is his editor on YouTube, came in and helped him, and somebody else who helps him edit. I can't think of his name. But they kinda came in at the end to help him wrap things up. But the fact that they did their own special effects,
Hmm.
and these
Yeah.
special effects look better than some fucking Marvel movies
Hmm.
from an independent filmmaker doing this on his laptop at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are
I
y'all
think
doing, Marvel?
Pure dedication, you
Like,
know?
dude,
uh,
when he raises up out of that blood and we
that
see all that, I was like, my
Yeah,
jaw
dude.
hit the
and
floor. I
and
was
Anna went
floored.
showing.
I was like, shut the fuck up. I was
Yeah,
freaking out, man.
it
And
looked
then
it looked awesome like that from that point on. Like when he, I don't say he's baptized, but it's like when he's like racing this giant anglerfish demon thing
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
is for me is when I locked in too, like Marley. Like Marley, locked in when the good shit started happening.
Yeah.
I just wish it happened like 20 minutes earlier, man.
That's fair.
30
Yeah, they
something
gotta tease
something
you.
dude, get out of here for 2 hours.
Tease you for 2 hours. Let's go.
But man, when he puts his arm on that fucking part of the ship and then you see the veins take over
Mhm.
Yeah.
from his hand and then he like falls and his whole arm lands and then he rips his fucking arm off.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
Marley goes, "Is that
Gnarly.
his arm?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
he ripped it off."
Like no, Mario, that's his big toe.
Big toe. Oh, she
Oh,
goes,
yeah,
so
it's
good.
gnarly, dude. It looked awesome.
The prosthetics of just like his skin changing and bubbling up looked
Mm-hmm.
so fucking good, man. And then the big eye of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
creature, I just cannot get over the special effects that were used and
yeah.
Yeah.
how great they look. And it's not AI.
No, he
It's an editor
sourced out an
making it.
artist, which was
Yep.
Yeah.
awesome. Which I think they're posting all of the designs on Instagram right now of like they're
Yeah.
actually like 3D models that were hand designed and not just like, okay, AI, give me giant bloodfish tapeworm thing with giant turtle eye or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that how he was able to, use like his funds to support other people while making a great product. You don't see that like ever. They never see anybody get like outsourced like that. It's always like the same three people are making this movie and blah 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 blah. So I'm glad that
Mhm.
he was able to kind of be like, I'm gonna make this on my own because I think at first he was reaching out to studios to help get this made, and he was just like, this I don't want people mucking up my
Sure,
project.
and that's well, it's not just the budget. That's to Anna's point too. Like he wanted everything he shot in his movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
If he went to a studio, dude, I can guarantee you, we Anna and I would have got what we were talking about. That shit would have been cut 30
90-minute movie.
minutes
Yeah.
easily,
Yeah.
easily, and it wouldn't have made sense. Nothing would have looked good. They would have decided to go CG, instead of using these prosthetics for certain parts, But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And I also like. Again, I guess I've never played the game. I know nothing about it, but I like the fact that they're surprised that he's still alive.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
it's one of those where it's like you've been gone for like 5 days.
Mhm.
No food, well, I think there was like one thing of food, a little bit of
Yeah,
water, and that's it.
yeah. Now the only part that I got confused at, I don't understand. I might have missed it, but he has that little keychain. It's got the
Mhm.
little circle. Like, where did that come from, and what does that mean to him?
His partner that he was doing stuff at Filament Station it was like something that they had. I'm pretty sure it was
Mhm.
from that guy. So when
Okay,
he
Yeah, it
okay,
was like his brother. Yeah.
okay. Because
Mhm.
he was very, very distraught when he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the one thing that was like that kept him linked to humanity, really, and
Right.
like of him being somebody.
Yeah.
Because
Who he
he was
used to be.
trying everything to get out. It's like, well, I'm gonna do this one thing, and you're gonna let me out, right? You gonna let me out?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
just kept
And
jerking
then,
him around.
uh,
the fucking government.
We know how that
well,
goes.
Mm.
that that sub's not meant to be opened. What? When he finds that out after he gets like all the logs, and I was just like, my skin was like, I was getting chills. I'm like, oh boy.
Mhm.
Here we go. But
Yeah.
I loved all like the logs and everything and how he made his own lore on top of the lore. And he had the actual like game creator like, go and approve things and how he was even saying how much he really enjoyed the movie and the
Mhm.
lore and everything, which is so cool. And that must have felt so good for him to be like,
Vindicated, yeah. Like he's
Hell yeah.
oh,
Which his name's David Zemansky, by the way.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
yeah. And but so, what do you think he'd tackle next? Like, what do you think Markiplier would try to put his hands on?
I don't
Mm.
know if he would. I don't know.
I know he's already itching to do something. I know the last like vlog for this, he was talking about it.
Minus Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, of course. Like, have
Yeah.
some type of
Yeah.
smaller game because I
Or
could think
just
of
your
one.
own story, just your own idea.
I could think of an adaptation I'd like for him to
He should
dabble
make a
into.
movie about himself.
Yeah, give him the keys to Phasmophobia.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He's played that.
Mhm.
That'd be
He would
really
have fun with
cool.
that.
It's scary as shit.
I
Yep.
guarantee you, I haven't even finished the Mortuary Assistant, but I guarantee you he would have done a better job with that.
Yeah. Yep. That one,
We got
I'm
a
just gonna say it right
screener.
now.
We got a
I fell
screener
asleep.
for it, and it kept fucking skipping 5 seconds. And I don't know if that's like a
Mhm.
tactic they use to keep us from like capturing it. But newsflash, it makes it very hard to watch the fucking movie that way. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. And the pacing
I
in
don't give a
that,
damn. Don't send out screeners then if that's how fucking paranoid you are.
yeah. Yeah. That I will say the pacing of that one, I did not enjoy. The pacing of this one, I did enjoy.
Fair. Well, see, I mean,
But I'm
people,
I'm on the other end of that one.
but to that point, for instance, I like the long cut of Dawn of the Dead, the one that's over 2 hours. And plenty of people have told me I don't need the long cut, and I'm like, I do. I like it because it's comfy, and
Yeah.
I'm like
And
with,
Yeah.
but it's
Watch a
also
movie that you already love.
like four people with character development kind of living together. There's kind of more going on as far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. I,
There's a lot of good in this. I think there's a lot of things that I'm sure he knows this is not a perfect movie. I feel like he said he just wanted to like it. He wanted to get it to where he liked it and then released it. So I
Hmm.
think that's
yeah.
what he did. But I
I,
think there's a lot for him to grow on
Oh yeah.
and
I'm
do better.
excited to. I'm excited to see what the physical media contains. Like
Yeah.
what's
What behind the
features or
scenes
like
stuff?
behind the scenes stuff. Whatever commentary would be cool.
An
Even
extended
though it's
version?
Heck, Big D. He's like, no,
what would you call the extended
no.
version? The deep dive.
Deep in the
Yes, that would be
iron lung.
perfect. The deep dive cut.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
lord. I said audio commentary and I just thought about it like that's all this movie is audio commentary. I'm like we just don't need more talking on top of
He would be talking behind himself in the movie.
yeah
That's
yeah.
a very Markiplier thing to do, though. Let's be real.
But yeah, I think it'd be fun. I mean, am I gonna buy this movie? Probably not. But it's
Sorry,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
gift
I
it to
might
you.
you know what? I might need to rewatch it. How about that? I need to rewatch it at not 10:30 at night.
Yeah, you
How
do.
about if he has a shortened version to your liking? What if he has
There you go.
like a director's cut?
What if it's like
Studio cut.
the shallow end?
The shallow end, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
IV
dude.
drip.
I would watch that cut too.
Yeah, man.
Well, I say we get into rating this bad, Larry. I think we've discussed all we
Yeah.
can. I'll go ahead and go first. When I watched this, I rated it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm still going to rate it 4 out of 5 stars. I've hit on all my gripes, the biggest being it's just too long. You take 30 minutes off, you've still got an hour and 37-minute movie. And like I said, it hits everything you wanted to hit in every aspect of the movie can still be touched upon with 30 minutes taking off. So, but yeah, I thought Mark's acting was great. The special effects I cannot get over, and the sound design too. It just chef's kiss. So, yeah, big win for independent cinema. Big win for the little guys and for Mark.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what he does next. Little D, what about you?
All right. This is probably gonna come to no surprise for anybody, but I loved this movie. I want to see it again, and I'm just gonna say this is a 5 out of 5 for me. Like,
Yay! I'm
um,
happy though.
I love independent filmmaking so much, and for outside of the movie, what he has now opened up for independent filmmaking and YouTuber movies, is awesome. Um, for him to raise as much money as he did, and not expecting that, and that's all thanks to really his fan base, and
Yeah.
for I guess the world to now to see that YouTubers or people with an influence in some type of way can push things in a good direction. And yeah, I would love to see what he's doing next and see how he kind of improves. Uh, Whether he's going to be the actor, whether he's going to be the director, the writer, or all three like he was in this one. I'm very, very amped. And I just loved how it was a single location. I am a sucker for single location movies. Yeah, it's a moving single location, so we'll just say that.
It's technically a single location because he's in one room.
Yeah. But I don't know. I loved everything. Like the set design was amazing. It always felt fresh to me. It always felt like we're in this sub the 2+ hours, but every single time we're looking at something, it felt new. Like the lighting was really cool. The oxygen levels were really cool. The depth level meter was really cool. How he was like expanding on the map himself, like making new maps and like
Yep.
finding new locations was really cool.
Yeah, the
Uh,
details inside the sub were great and much like the game, which I enjoyed.
yeah, and then like the underground, which I don't think was part of the game, so it's like a whole new thing that he added on top of that of being able to go underneath the sub and like fix electricity, and then also like, oh God, I'm about to drown really because it's filling up with blood at the very end.
Mhm.
Um, and then like the subtle drips of like blood coming down and it like hits his face and his hand very subtly. I loved all those shots. It was all filmed very beautifully. Like the lighting in this was amazing. So whatever he
Mhm.
was doing, continue that. Continue doing that. But yeah, this was a movie that I cannot wait to watch again. So it's a 5 out of 5 for me.
Yay. Big duh. What about you?
All right, mine's not going to be nearly as lengthy as that. That was almost as long as the movie, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There are things that I really did like. I liked the sound design in the movie. I liked the prosthetics at the end, the last 15 minutes. But aside that, man, like Markiplier was really good, and that's it. It's not one I feel like I'm gonna. I mean, I'll watch it a second time to see if I'm wrong.
Mm.
But as of right now on Letterboxd, I have it sitting at a 2 star.
That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
it's
went,
not. Yeah,
oh.
It's not for me, man. Like,
And that's fine. You
and
supported it. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
yeah,
you did. You
of
did.
course, I'm here to support the little guy. I will always support the little guy. Now, will I be stoked on their movie? No, like we just sat here and talked about other movies he would make better for screeners we just got.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like
true.
I'm all down for, the supporting the little guy. But
Mhm.
man, like there you literally just said he created lore for this movie, right? Like the under
Yeah.
part of the underbelly of the submarine
Mhm.
Yeah.
didn't have to happen. Seriously, like it didn't have to. Like
Yeah, it's
there's only
true. It's true.
that would have shaved off at least 15 minutes.
Mhm.
You know?
There you go.
So, but I have it at 2 out of
Big.
5 for me.
All righty. We've got one more thing to do before we can let this submarine go on its merry voyage.
And what's that?
Baron's blurbs. Alrighty, Baron's Blurbs is a segment where we take a synopsis of whatever movie we are reviewing. We take some words out, we replace them with funny ones, and it becomes a funny synopsis. Today it's Iron Lung, Big D. Give me a thing, plural.
Oh, plural. All
Mhm.
right.
Ooh.
Flamingos.
Uh, Little D, same thing, plural.
Dildos.
Oh my lord.
Wait a minute. That segment of the show hasn't even started yet.
uh, Big D, people, plural,
What do you mean?
like
Like
Like a
men.
group of people.
Yeah, like a group of people.
a group of people?
Yeah,
Okay. Um Camp counselors.
that
Oh
works.
God.
Little D, give me things, plural again.
Oh, elastic bands.
Elastic bands.
Yeah.
Interesting. Big D, give me a adjective.
And that's a describing, right?
Hmm.
Correct.
Scruffy.
Okay. Little D, give me a noun.
Rice cake.
Big D, give me a verb.
Pegged.
Little D, give me a noun.
Oh man. Area 51.
These are so random, but they're all working so well with the setup. That's great. Big D, give me a thing.
A toilet.
Little D, little D, give me a I think it's a noun. Let me check.
Do, do,
Yeah, it's a
do.
noun. Give me a noun.
Mm. Abraham Lincoln.
Big D, you give me a noun.
Tia Carrera.
Little D, give me a verb.
Scissoring.
Lord.
Wait a minute.
Big D, give me a thing, plural. Things.
Pumpkins.
Oh, no. This is gonna be bad.
Will they give me a noun?
Tom.
Tom?
Yeah, just Tom.
Oh, just Tom.
No, that doesn't
Oh,
work.
No. Oh
Hold
man.
on, let me make sure it's a noun. Yeah, it's a noun.
Oh, want to redo that?
Y-
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Game Boy.
Okay, that works. Big D, give me a vehicle.
Oh shit.
The Nautilus.
What's that?
It's Captain Nemo's ship.
Oh, okay.
I kept it in the veins of Wooder.
Okay, okay. Lil D, give me a person or people.
Does that have to be plural?
No.
Anna Presley.
And Markiplier sitting in a tree.
Hey, I did get to see Markiplier without a shirt on showing. Um,
Anna's over there with her fan just
Yeah.
yeah. Big D, give me a verb.
ripped.
Will D, give me a noun.
Hmm. Coca-Cola.
Big D, give me a material.
Spandex.
Will D, give me a I think it's noun. Yeah, give me a noun.
The Barron's Hideout Podcast.
Big D, give me a verb for the last one. This is a long one.
Mm. Punched. No.
Okay, no, that works. That works.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the Iron Lung blurb,
Let's go.
and I actually just used the monologue from the start of the movie.
Oh
Oh,
God.
okay.
Oh God.
So here we go. And this one's pretty good. I wish I could do it in Markiplier's voice, but I can't.
Try your best.
This is a long one. I don't know if I can.
Down in the middle of the ocean. Channel your inner Mickey.
Okay. Oh Lord, nobody does it like Mickey.
Oh.
The flamingos are gone. The dildos have disappeared.
No. No. We got her.
His face, though, he was like, okay. Only camp counselors aboard elastic bands and starships were left to give the end a name: the Scruffy Rice Cake. I'm crying. After decades of decay and pegging, I can't with the voice, infrastructure, the consolidation of Area 51 has made a discovery on a barren toilet designated AT5, and Abraham Lincoln of Tia Carrera. Hoping to scissor desperately needed pumpkins, they immediately launch a Game Boy.
Oh no, not the Game Boy.
A Nautilus is crafted, and Anna Presley is welded inside.
Oh shit. Oh no.
You doomed her.
Due to the ripping and Coca-Cola of the ocean, the forward viewpoint has been encased in spandex.
Oh shit.
If successful, they will earn their Baron's Hideout podcast. If not, another will punch.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm
Now,
sorry, you're
if-
doomed
That
to
was good.
Coca-Cola.
That was
If
fun.
that first part isn't clipped, Anna,
Oh,
banger.
that was funny.
Not the
Hell
dildos.
yeah.
No.
In a
What
world.
will we do?
Oh my goodness.
That was
That was
good. That was
great.
good.
Yeah.
And that concludes Bloody February. Next
Oh,
month, it's a birthday month. Guess whose birthday it is, y'all? Big Duh.
Oh. Yeah, baby. And we are kicking it off with a fun one, which I can talk about now because it's not a movie. We decided that the last time we did a Kill Team episode, we had a ton of fun. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it again. But this one has a little a tagline to it. So we're doing Kill Team Femme Fatale.
Let's go.
Nothing but badass women on these lists.
I'm
And
here
I'm
for it.
pretty excited to do this.
Oh man, that's a
Me
lot
too.
to pull from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that will be next week, kicking off March.
Yes.
Big D, what you got going on Flicks and B Action?
Over on B Action, we had just had the Queen back on. Cynthia Rothrock, baby.
Already know.
Martial Law. You want to talk about a badass movie? I don't care what Charlie says. Movie is awesome. He's just mad because one of his favorite names to say gets killed in it. That's what he's mad about. And then over on the Flicks and Friends, we will have just put out our episode for the Black Cauldron.
Ooh, fun.
Wow.
Yeah. We wanted to talk like Paul. Like I said, Paul and I are doing our birthday years, and I wanted to talk about a movie that I knew had a lot of talking to do, because that movie, if you
That's
guys
definitely
don't,
one, man.
if you don't know, almost destroyed all of Disney animation. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a lot to talk about in that episode, which was a ton of fun. But that's about it over there. Anna, what do you got cooking on Gimme Back?
Pete month is concluded. We covered the Vampire Lovers from 1970, and Aaron joined us from Manic Movie Monday. That was a very fun episode. Go check that out now. Next month starts the new lineup over at Give Me Back, which we will talk about further as March gets closer.
There we
Tee
go.
hee. Little
But
D? Wait, what were you going to say?
no, I'm saying, yeah, go to Dustin.
Yeah, well, what we got to do to get out of here?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you guys because we are reaching the 5th year of this podcast, which also takes place during March. So alongside Big D's birthday month, we will have a special episode. Well, technically, yeah, just like one, because the other one's a movie review. But there will be a special episode coming out that's kind of highlighting the years. These two will make an appearance. Most of the video will most likely just be me kind of highlighting everything until the both of the lovely crew joined over here. And I just want to say thanks. It means a lot to see everybody supporting and how much the show has grown over the last almost 2 years now, which is insane to even think that we're doing what we're doing now compared to what we're doing before, and we're doing more. And also with the added TV section that we're going to be doing or series over here as well, which I'm so amped for, which and I got to talk to you about after to see when you want to start doing that. Um, it's just it's amazing to be here every week and just talk to my best friends and just talk about movies and stuff that we like and don't like or way too long movies that some people don't like, and that's okay. That's why we have the show, because we have this conversation and have everybody who listens also tune into the conversation. And also, Patreon has been great. I've been loving what's going on over there. And for this week, for Out of the Basket, it's a topic that I'm very, very excited to talk about because I haven't talked about this since I think the first year of the podcast. And I think it was a benched episode, but I eventually put it out for Patreon only, which is funny. That's going to be the same issue again, but maybe we can do a longer segment on this at some point on the main show. But it's going to be talking about remakes and are they worth it? So I'm very excited to talk about that one. And if anybody has anything they want to say about that, you have up until Wednesday to go ahead and include whatever you would like to say. I'm very, very stoked to talk about it. And yeah, it's been really, really fun. And thank you guys for, being on the show as well and coming over here and doing this with me. It means a lot. But I think other than that, we can let you all off the hook. But if you do want to be part of the Patreon exclusive episodes, you can join over there for $2 a month.
$2, Bob.
And you also get all of our episodes up to a week early. And it's really fun over there. And we're also on audio and video, so you guys can support us over there. Make sure if you are listening on audio, you are giving us a rating. It means a lot. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing, liking, and commenting. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one.
Wait a minute.
Creeperama.
Yeah, you see
Oh,
the shirt
that's
here?
right. Ah,
You
you're
see
right.
The shirt right here.
Yes. Go ahead, Big Duh. You go ahead. You launch it.
Our lovely friends over at Creeperama has bestowed us, gifted one would say, with a discount code. So you yourself could go over to Creeperama and get anything you want over there, as long as it's in stock. Even on the pre-orders, you can use it.
Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah, you go and get whatever you want. And then you go down to where it says apply discount and you put in Barron's 10 to get 10% off. Like you could have got it on this shirt right here.
You sure could have. Like
I know
did.
I know I did. I know Anna did.
I missed out.
So
Wah, wah.
so yeah. Thank you, huge thank you to Creeperama for giving us that discount code.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And to play off of Dustin's last episode of Out of the Basket with Little D.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun episode too.
Yeah.
We talked about just horror apparel and all the places that have that now. That was a lot of fun. Kind of going through my memory of when I started collecting horror shirts and just horror things in general like that. That was really fun. So you can get that on our Patreon for $2 a month.
Yep.
Every
All right,
Wednesday.
That's all I had.
Yep. So every Wednesday that drops. And I think now that's it, unless I'm scattered brained again and I'm forgetting anything. But thank you guys so much for being here. And we're itching very close to 5 years, and I cannot wait to see what's after that. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Later.